All right, so I got called for weather coverage and live hits coming up here in Nashville. We got a big storm coming through, so I've got a bunch of stands and my tripod, 7-inch monitor and wireless, 15-inch monitor, audio kit, Pavo Slim panel, aperture 2x panel that is waterproof, so if we're having to do something in the rain, that's what I'm going to stick out in the weather. My stingers bag, grip kit, and now I am trying to decide what lights I bring. I'm going to bring the tubes. Those are good for backlights, and then I've got this waterproof tube I can put them in, so they'll be good. The 600 is definitely my most punchy, so that's coming. But I've got my various 300s, and I'm trying to decide what I bring. This one is the Forza, and it will run on battery, and then everything in here requires AC. Now I'm going to be bringing the van, so that means I've got AC ability, but having the option for battery would probably be good, so I think I'm gonna go that route and go from there. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so here's our set right down on First Avenue next to the Cumberland River. I've got the Pavo tube in the case for a hair light, backlight, just to kind of separate her from the background a little bit. We're keying with the F-22C, and we're filling with another Pavo tube that I've just got stuck up in the part of the pop-up tent. Everything's covered in plastic. Here's a look at the shot. Looks pretty good. Cumberland River behind her and the walking path, and then here's the actual hit that we do. Grant's up there monitoring audio in the front seat, and I've got the controller for the light right there next to the camera, and there's the shot.
The storm system proving deadly. Several reported fatalities, including at least 4 right here in Tennessee as well. And the big concern is that as this system continues to stall and fan out here, that this would get worse. So, of course, we're continuing to watch for all of the developments here on the ground in Nashville, across the South and Midwest. Diane?
So from here, we just do a few more stand-ups, some pre-recorded stuff that they're going to air later. With her kind of giving a talking head, and that was it for the day. Next day, we start very early in the morning down in Selmer, Tennessee, where a tornado had actually come through, and this is our set for that early morning GMA shot. Keying with the Pavo tube, just have it kind of like flooding across to get as much light. We're also using the car headlights, and then we get our security guard. He had a spotlight on his car, and we use that to point at the flipped over car and the part of the house as well. And here is this is the actual shot that we went live with right here.
Powerful indeed. We're talking 160-mile-per-hour winds from an EF3 tornado tearing through this neighborhood. It blew this home apart. You can see right through the house. Pictures still hanging on the wall, mirrors as well. This family's belongings scattered across the yard. And you know, aside from the debris, these downed power lines, these downed trees, creating another layer of danger. And even look at this to my left. You can see this car flipped over as well. I mean, you're going to find scenes like this across town for miles. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to stay tighter on the tag.
Copy.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. I'm going to take out my, yeah.
And now here's what it looked like if you were watching GMA that morning.
Powerful indeed. We're talking 160-mile-per-hour winds from an EF3 tornado tearing through this neighborhood. It blew this home apart. You can see right through the house. Pictures still hanging on the wall, mirrors as well. This family's belongings scattered across the yard. And, you know, aside from the debris, these downed power lines, these downed trees, creating another layer of danger. And even look at this to my left. You can see this car flipped over as well. I mean, you're going to find scenes like this across town for miles. This morning, millions on edge. And back here in Selmer, Tennessee, we know first responders, as the sun comes up, will be going door to door, again, confronted with scenes like this. Michael?
And that's a wrap down in Selmer, Tennessee. The main thing we did was that GMA morning shot, but we did a few more hits once the sun came up as like light check-ins. They were not taken nearly as seriously as the early GMA hit. That was the main thing that we were doing. So everything else was just kind of additional to that. Once we finished up with everything, it was about noon, and that was a wrap. All done, headed home, on to the next thing. See you guys later.